welcome to my new channel, Adventures with May. Come get ready with me today as I prepare my BMW X3 for car camping. So here you can see, I've shown in my previous video before how to remove these back seats, the passenger, kind of the rear side, to enable a relatively flat platform to work with, to sleep on. So I am removing the seats, which is a relatively easy process. It's just a case of yanking them from their fixing points basically. It's really easy to fit back as well, so yeah, I've done it several times and it's much easier than building a platform. So today I'm going to show you how I've used or reused a platform that I've used in the past before, and it's quite a simple build. So I had this piece of wood. It's really simple, and I've got it's a much better solution than my previous solutions in the past before, where I've got two pieces of wood that's hinged at the middle. So this platform, if you like, can be folded away when I am using it for as a normal functioning car, so it will fold away quite easily. So I am happy to share the measurements below, and this is for a single sleeping arrangement. What I'm going to use here is these adjustable height kind of legs, if you like. They're like furniture legs that you can put on and they screw on underneath. So I'm just testing them out here at the moment just to see how they fit. So it's just a case of putting them underneath the platform, and then, like I said, I'm just testing them out to see, you know, kind of how high they are, and yeah, whether it kind of lines up with the base, if you like. These adjustable legs, when they're screwed right down, measure around 5 centimetres, and then it can increase the height up to 8 centimetres high, I think, but I'll confirm it in the description, like I said. As you can see, I've only put two legs underneath, and yeah, it levels the platform up nicely with kind of the back rests of the passenger seats. So I'm going to put the other kind of two legs in, and then we'll have a look and see how it fits. So these are those adjustable legs. They come with they come in three pieces basically. And you screw this nut on, if you like, that's got the then attachment to be able to kind of adjust the legs, and that's the fixing part which you screw into the board. I found this solution is probably one of my best solutions because it's a very simple build. It literally is cutting out two pieces of wood, drawing up the hinges, use piano hinges so that then I can fold it away. It stays in the car. It doesn't take up that much space, in the sense that, you know, when I lie flat I will have quite a lot of headroom as well, which was quite important for me because I like to fidget, I like to sit up, I do get up, and yeah, having that extra room to be able to move around, and, you know, if I was to cook inside the car, I'm not crouched over. So as you can see here, yeah, it's quite a good fit, it's worked out well. Like I said, it's so easy, literally I just screw on the legs, which I will show you later. So as you can see there we go. And it holds the weight as well, so they're sturdy, so once I've screwed them in, yeah. So as you can see, the platform just folds away quite easily, and it's measured so that it clears that wheel arch space as well, which, you know, I could easily measure around it, but I wanted to make sure that when I am folding it away, it clears away. So and here we have it. This is just a test build, like I said, so I'm just testing out to see, you know, how it fits, how it lies flat. But yeah, I've learned kind of throughout the last couple of years of car camping that I need to try and keep things as basic as possible and not to take everything with me. But this is essentially a shoe storage box that's been refashioned to be my car camping setup. So I've used the shelves below to store, it's got everything, you know, from cooking equipment, and then at the top it's got my essentials like your toiletries and things that I need easy access to. I've also kind of built a sink in it as well. But yeah, I've got this shelf here that's on these brackets that fold away. So if I want to sit outside and cook or have a drink, I can sit on the edge of the car. And yeah, it's literally just, you know, I'm using one hand here to try and close it, but probably not as easy. So there you go. It's like an extra shelf, and the boot will close nicely on it. Again, I will attach, I will put the link to the storage box in the description below. Now, if I wanted to cook on this unit as well, I've got this fold-away table that just rests on top of the sink. And underneath, you'll see that I've screwed in kind of like two stoppers, if you like, to stop the table from sliding. But what I've realised though with that is that once I've put the stove on top, there's not a lot of headroom, so I guess, you know, it's a case of being very careful, or, you know, have the boot open. But this is my one of my best buys, if you like. It's a fold-away stove that you know, packs away really nicely, really neatly. Very sturdy as well, so I'll show you now. And it uses kind of the gas bottles that you screw on top. There are legs underneath as well that makes it additionally, that gives it that extra stability that folds out, but I've not folded out on this occasion, but that's it. But that's where you attach the gas bottle, and then you cook on top of it, and it's a very powerful little kit actually. But like I said, you know, I love it in the sense that I can just pack it in my bag if I need to do, or leave it in there. But my other alternative solution is actually use this folding away table. Again, very sturdy, another favourite buy of mine. Again, I'll put the link in the description box for it. And I could use, so I would take away the tabletop piece. And I can cook on top of that as well. I'll probably crack the window open if I was to cook inside the car, which I tend to do because, you know, to eliminate any condensation. But I have a higher head space above me to be able to kind of let me do that. So if I was in a stealth mode, I want to cook inside the car, I can do on this table, and I've got that additional room there. So that's what it would look like. Yeah, the table's very sturdy, the stove's very sturdy. I feel very safe cooking on that, but like I said, it folds away so compactly, and yeah, I love it. Quite lightweight as well, so like I said, you can just put it in your backpack, and then it just folds away nicely. Just kind of, you know, just put it away nicely there. So So in my shelf here I've got all sorts of bits. So I've got a cooking stove, I've got a kind of a fold away sink, some mugs, some condiments, tea set there I think it is. That green box there is my grey water container. More condiments. I've got my jet boil in the back there, which I can also use to boil water. Lots of storage space. I think what I'll do at some point is probably get some proper boxes to put underneath there. Like I said, up here is things that I need easy access to, so lightings, my toiletries. So this sink here is basically, it's a mixing bowl that I've drilled a hole in, and then you buy a sink kit. So I've put a plug in there, and then I have this USB tap, which, yeah, has worked great as well. Another favourite buy of mine. But yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of space there. So if I did have the dog with me on my trips, she could probably sleep there, but this is it. Let's have a measure to see what it looks like. So this is taken into consideration. It's got, the back seats put there, and I haven't pushed the chairs, the passengers forward, but that gives me 154 centimetres, which is a bit light, considering I am 158 centimetres, so it'll be a bit of a squeeze for me. So the additional kind of setup that I'm going to use here is actually using this dog mat. I've seen on Amazon that they've got this like specialist. They tried to sell a dog mat solution as a car camping solution, but this is basically a dog seat cover, if you like, that's attached to the front headrest, and then I can push the seats forward, and then set up my kind of sleeping space. So what this does basically is that it will give you that additional head space when you're lying down, but without having to build anything extra, I'd say. But that will measure now, I think, is 170. And there you go, 174 centimetres. And I think that's equivalent to 5 foot 8 inches. Again, if I needed more space, I could push the seats forward, and the body weight will hold the dog seat covers, and so I would be which will obviously support the head space, and it won't budge. Let me show you now. So like I said, I'm 5'2". I've got plenty of room there. My feet aren't really touching the back of the boot. It's actually quite comfortable as I'm lying here. As you can see, because my body weight is holding down the dog seat covers, that there where I'll be putting my head down is quite sturdy. There's a demonstrator here, so it doesn't move. And here I'm going to demonstrate to you how these adjustable legs fit. I'm literally going to only use 4. Just take them all apart and then, screw them into the 4 corners. Really, really easy. Easy, inexpensive, win-win situation. I like these legs as well is because they're adjustable, so that if I was parked up in an area where it's not completely level, I could actually adjust these legs so that I feel level, at least, when I'm sleeping. And here we have it, the setup. What I will probably do is actually use my sleeping mat, and all I will need to do, and it measures just, about 63 centimetres wide, but 194 centimetres long, so that's more than enough space for me. But all I will need to do is push the front passenger seat forward, and it will allow me to fit that in. So I'll probably do another video once I do go out, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to my new channel for more tips and tricks and my car camping adventures.